everybody, it's Susie and welcome to a Vintage Design Studio. Today I'm going to attempt to make a flower out of nowhere that just came into my mind. I've been making these really beautiful silk flowers. I'm sure you've seen them on the canvas handbag and on this jewelry box and several other items that I've been making since May, incorporating those really pretty flowers. And what I wanted to do, I'm using brown thread here, hopefully, so you can see it. I just had an idea come into my head, and I thought that I would try this out. So I'm going to try it totally naked, not naked dress, but totally raw for the very first time live here on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is, I just have my ruler. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to measure about 12 to 14 inches of some beautiful pink seam binding from Wild Orchid Crafts. Okay, I'm going to just cut a piece. And I'm going to take this now, the technique that I had used for my other flowers, I'm going to just use simply with the seam binding, which is almost like a very soft, elegant feel of ribbon. And I'm just going to gather it. Now, I've gathered ribbon like this in the past, and I also have a gathering technique that I came up with several months ago when Wild Orchid Crafts first came out with the seam binding in their store. So if you're interested in checking out some of the seam binding that I'm using today in various different colors, you can find that at wildorchidcrafts.com on the internet. In the meantime, I hope I'm not getting out of camera here. I just wanted to do this as quick and simple as I possibly can, hoping that it comes out good, because what I usually do is write down my ideas and I sketch them out to have the idea, and then I try one first to see how it looks. And in the event if someone asks for a tutorial, I'll do it. But this one seemed like it's going to be kind of simple, and I just thought that I would give it a go. So here we are, we're gathering some of these, and we all know when we gather ribbon, that's what it looks like. So I am totally excited about getting my new design team package, just to shy away from this for a second. I know everything is going to be so absolutely gorgeous in there. At any rate, here we go, we're almost done with this, and I'm not the best at tutorials. I'm really sorry, guys. I am trying to do more of them and get used to doing tutorials. So as you can see, I'm just using a simple running stitch. I did not use my sewing machine for this because I wouldn't be able to. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to give myself some leeway here on this, and what I've used is a 1-inch punch, and I punched out a simple piece of white cardstock here, okay, in a circle, 1-inch circle. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to give myself some space, because from past experience, if it's too close together, it's either going to be too tight and bunchy looking. Okay, so now I finished this probably about 14 inches in the length, and I'm just going to knot up the edge a little bit. Okay, and I made a little knot there, and I'm just going to cut that off. Don't mind my scrap table. This is how I've worked for years, and that's just how it goes. Okay, my intention is to make some kind of twisted vintage feel of a flower. They do sell ribbon that looks like this, but I just made my own right now. Okay. I'm going to put some glue here, and this is kind of a pretty quick tutorial, so I'm just going to try and zoom down closer here, because some people tell me that I video too close, and I don't want to miss anything what I'm doing to show you guys. So I'm winging this, everybody. I want you to know that I'm really winging this. Okay, I'm going to put this down on here, and I'm hoping that you can see that. I just maybe go a little closer. Is that better? Okay. Now, I'm putting some glue down. And again, this is kind of tough to video, to make sure that I'm in camera when I have, let me just see, I'm so sorry. Maybe I should move the camera this way in front of me. Give that a shot. And if you can just bear with me, I really appreciate it. I'm using a new tripod that I bought for this purpose. Let's see if this works. Alrighty then, there we are. We are in business. Okay. Now, I'm going to go round and around like you do when you make other flowers using lace or the lollipop flowers that we've all probably made over time. And I'm just going to bring this all the way around. Now, you can use like a 1.5 or a 2-inch piece of material, but I've just used a 1-inch now just for the video. But you're going to see I have a project coming up, and you'll see this flower in that project, probably with a larger circle, and that's very, very pretty. It's very vintage looking, and it's vintage because I said it's vintage. So also I had received in my last design team kit from Paul and Siri these really, really cute little stamens, which I am going to change the color of, but right now I am just going to put them in the middle of this flower just to give it a little bit more of a realistic look. I really don't use stamens in my flowers, guys, but lately I've been really liking them because they do give it this cute little appearance of it looking real, and just a cute little design. So if you hang on for 1 second. What I like to use on the stamens that I've found recently, and I've just purchased a few more of these different colors, are the Ranger inks that come in a bottle. You can get them at Joann's for like $2.99. If you get like the smallest, tiniest drop, and you just touch it, it'll melt itself in there. And over a period of time, it will sit in there and it'll fade in. It'll look really pretty. You can also go to wildorchidcrafts.com and see the beautiful laces and gorgeous leaves that you can purchase to add to these flowers. One of our design team members had made a video also earlier using a similar technique to my flower video, which is gathering the same idea as this. And she had also used the beautiful leaves from Wild Orchid Crafts. I don't have any of those, and I need to get online and buy some. They're really very pretty, so you can actually add any of the Wild Orchid Crafts embellishments to your project here. And if you want to get rid of the white, you can simply add one of these hydrangea flowers to the background. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can even grab some of the laces, which if you bear with me for a second. Now this is a live video, so usually I'm pretty prepared, but I'm not prepared now. So this is live Susie bloopers and the whole 9 yards. So we're just going to try and see if I can just add. Now if you look at this flower, isn't that cute? You see how the how that kind of dyed in a little bit? The ink into the stamen. I just love that. And I accidentally found that out using this on another project. So it was kind of fun to see that it didn't remain as bright and horrible as it did. It was a really bright pink once you put it down, but once it's dry, it looked really pretty. I'm just going to try and see if I can scallop some of this lace around the bottom. That's kind of my goal here. for the flower. So if you can just hang on while it's Susie bloopers. It's Susie bloopers while I'm trying to get this in here live, guys. Okay, just trying to scallop that in there. So Susie bloopers live, isn't that so funny? And just while I'm making this, I'm going to chat with you guys for a while because I never really do much of the chatting. But my computer is running very slow, and I'm having problems uploading videos to YouTube and online in general. I lost my hard drive last summer. Why did I repair my computer? I have no idea, but I did, and I shouldn't have. And it was very expensive to do that when I should have just bought a new computer. But a new computer with what I have would have costed me well over $2,000. So I decided to spend the $500 and change and just wing whatever I had. And I need to buy a new computer now, so hopefully I can do that soon. Okay, so then we're just putting a little bit of that on the bottom. Isn't that so adorable? I thought this was such a cute idea. It just came to my head to make a flower from the seam binding because I've been using seam binding at the tops of my projects under my flowers and kind of gathering them like that. And it came to my mind, I was like, geez, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot and see how it looks. And I'm so glad that I did. You'll find still photos on Facebook and on my blog of this really cute, adorable flower using all of Wild Orchid Crafts products. I'm just going to put a piece of burlap there in the background so that you can get a better look before my battery dies. Isn't that cute? Now I'm sure if you make the seam binding wet and dry it and wrinkle it and scallop the flower, you'll have another really beautiful carnation type looking little twisted vintage rose. And it's really adorable. I hope you like it. You don't have to put the stamen in the center if you don't want it, but it's kind of a cute little accent. And if you have any of the beads from Wild Orchid Crafts or their flat pearls or any other kind of embellishments, you may want to try and use that as well. So anyway, that's your tutorial for today. Seam binding flower in a Susie blooper live video. And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back full force. So thank you so very much, and please be patient with videos. I'm trying to get them up and running as quickly as I possibly can with projects that are done that were never videoed because of my injury. So thank you so very much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.